Shalom, everyone. Rabbi Alana here, and excited to walk you all through Or Hadash's brand new website. We launched this website this summer as a major update in both format and function to our web page, both as a resource for folks who are looking for a new congregation to be able to find information about us, and as a resource and a tool that we can all use as members of Or Hadash to stay connected to all the wonderful things going on in our congregation. So first of all, the menus at the top of the page can drop down to different topics about Or Hadash, community, services and spirituality, learning, and social action in Tikkun Olam. In each of these categories, you will find many of the things that you found on our former website, but with a little bit of a new look. Things going on in our buildings and grounds, the history of our congregation, who we are, what we stand for, pages about our rabbis and staff and lay leadership, and a bit about our mission and vision and values. In community, all of the membership forms, both new members and membership renewal, information about the different things going on in community life. Right here are all of the membership renewal congregations and who should fill out each one. Much more user-friendly. And of course, a link to the calendar. I'll show you an even easier way in a moment to the calendar. Services and spirituality, about Shabbat, high holidays, Minyan Hadash, our morning Minyan, the healing service, life cycle events. The life cycle events page now has a place where you can directly email either Rabbi Aaron or myself to begin to plan a life cycle event, whether a simcha or a memorial gathering, and also our life cycle resources. Also in services and spirituality, let's go over to high holidays for a moment. One of the great things about this new website is we can directly embed PDFs into the website itself. So, look familiar? This is the packet that came home in the mail, and now you can reference any of these pages online, both in the informational packet and the forms packet. And of course, the same thing is true on our learning page and social action Tikkun Olam. Let's click back to the home page for a second. So under community, you can click on events calendar and be taken to the Or Hadash calendar. Or from the home page itself, if you go down a little bit, there's a section of scrolling upcoming events from what's happening right now all the way into the future. Click on this View Events calendar to go straight to the full calendar. One of the things that's great about the functionality of this new website is that our calendar is now a Google Calendar, which means that not only is it an easier to read and more familiar format, but there are also ways to very easily embed the Or Hadash calendar into your own calendar so that you can have the calendar on your smartphone, on your desktop computer, anywhere where you would see a calendar, the Or Hadash calendar would be displayed side by side with your own events. And there are some very easy instructions for how to do that. It's actually as easy as clicking a single link. Back on the homepage, there are two very important buttons. One, the Support Us button, which makes giving to Or Hadash very easy in any of our funds, or in contributing to the Renew and Sustain campaign, making a donation in honor of a moment or in memory of a loved one, or giving to RDF. Also, a very easy way to sponsor an oneg or a kiddush in honor of something wonderful going on in your life. The other button at the top of the page is to log into the members section of the website. That's where we keep all of the documents that are not for public viewing, but are only accessible to members of our congregation. Let's take a look at the members only section. To log in, you simply click the member login button at the top of the page, and it'll prompt you to enter your username and your password. Every single person, when we log into the website for the first time, even if you've logged into the members only page of the Or Hadash website, the old version, many, many times, will need to do one quick step. You'll need to hit forgot password. That will send an email right to your inbox. You'll click it, click the link, and reset your password. When we migrated to the new website, all of the passwords were changed for security purposes. Once you've done that, you'll be ready to log in. What's in the members only section? Zoom links for congregational meetings and events, the Smile School parent website, which we'll return to in just a moment, bylaws, governance structure, policies and procedures, membership directory, marketing and publicity, board meeting minutes and reports from the listening circles, the strategic planning notes from several years ago, all kinds of documents that we'll need as members of the congregation, but that we don't want on our public-facing website. Let's return to the Smile School page for a second. On the Smile School page, from the members only area, we can find all of the information that we need as students and parents of our Smile School, or as grandparents and other people who are curious about what our students learn here, from curriculum and schedules to our faculty and staff lists, service requirements, information about B'nai Mitzvah projects, registration for a new school year. I want to especially note this section, class lists. As a Smile School parent myself, I want to know who's in my child's class, how to get in touch with their friends, to make a play date, maybe just to go straight to the class. None of this is available to be seen on the public-facing website. All of this is behind the password-protected members-only page. Same thing to get in touch with your student's teacher and to learn more about when school is in session and special events. The last thing I want to take a look at is how to get to the membership directory. In the member area, click on SchulCloud. It'll open in a new tab, and you'll notice that you have to log in again. That's because SchulCloud is a different site than our regular website. SchulCloud is our membership database, and a membership database that allows each and every one of us to have our own login to be able to pay synagogue bills, use the directory, connect to one another. You'll be prompted again for your SchulCloud login. Again, this is your SchulCloud login. It might be different from your username and password for the Or Hadash website. If you forgot your password, click Forgot Password. If not, enter your email and password, click Login. It might ask you to verify. No stress. Check your email on your computer or your phone, and it'll send you the verification code instantly. Into SchulCloud. My SchulCloud might look a little bit different because it's the administrator's interface, but in order to get to the directory, you'll click View Directory, typing in the name of anyone who you want to look up. You can also manage your billing, your profile, or even manage the Yort sites that are attached to your account and your membership's name, straight from SchulCloud. So I think that's about it. If you have any questions about the website, do be in touch with myself, with Rabbi Aaron, with any of our staff or lay leaders as we navigate this wonderful new website together.